Pisces, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is an energy reading and a message for Pisces sun, moon, and rising sign. Energy reading means it comes to you when you call it in. So it is timeless in that way, but it casts out for the week ahead. So it's a week ahead tarot card reading that comes to you when you call it into you. And Pisces, this is where we begin. See the big picture. What does that mean? Okay. I'm going to figure it out, I promise. See the big picture is a Taurus energy. And the big picture is longevity. It's not look into the future. It's like zoom out, because this is giraffe, right? He doesn't have the aerial perspective as like eagle or hawk. But he sees over the top of the trees. He sees the forest for the trees. No. He sees the trees for the forest. He doesn't let the small stuff impede the big stuff, the stuff that is like future or what he might want to come, right? And that's what it means. See the big picture. So there could be something in your life right now that you got to zoom out. Right? You gotta widen that zoom because you're missing a lot. You're missing the forest for the trees by just like being too close to something. And we're going to get into what that is. It could also very well mean that this is a good time to start planting those or digging out those cornerstones for your future. Since it is Taurus energy, this is about creating something that is built to last. And that's very good. That's actually wonderful energy. So let's get into it. Pisces, like I said, this is a message for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign, Piscean energy. So you take it where and how it resonates. I don't give a shit if you're an Aries watching this video. I don't care. If it resonates with you, you watch the freaking video. That's how it works. I create the videos, you call them into you, and you watch what resonates with you. I'm going to leave whatever falls out. I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be part of the reading. I do personal readings. If you want a personal reading, I can get it to you. I can get your questions answered within 24 hours. You can book and schedule on my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Now, I know this is a timeless message, but I do create a new reading every single week. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content, as well as if you hit all notifications, you'll know when I go live so that you can participate in the live. Maybe get a tarot card question answered when I'm live. Or you'll get the community feed updates, all that good stuff. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay, you ready? We're almost done. Pisces, let's cleanse the energy. This is where we begin. Pisces. That's interesting that it comes out in the past. It's Leo energy that comes out in the past. So there is a kind of an energy of established courage, established success, established maybe coming into a situation or having experienced some sort of success or tremendous happiness or romance not too long ago, right? And then coupled with this energy, see the big picture, especially this is a romance. Like, let's say, for example, this is the energy of, oh, I'm starting to see the future here, right? Everything is sweet and sticky honey. The fifth house, Leo, is romance. It is. Leo rules romance. Not Libra, as a lot of people think. Leo rules romance. So it's almost like that's great, but now, like, romance is great, but when's the long term? Something is becoming long term. Something that started very romantic and very ooey gooey. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could have been the dream job, right? It could have been the dream opportunity. Something that started almost picturesque perfect, because that's what romance really is. Romance is idealism. So something that started ideally is now looking to be planted, like those four hooves of the giraffe, planted firmly and become real and set itself in stone. Remember, Taurus is also in the tarot deck. The Hierophant represents Taurus. What does that mean? It means doing something traditional, doing something like making a commitment and swearing in front of God, like this, the marriage card. Sometimes people think of it as, because it's like making a long-term commitment, standing by tradition, making something a tradition. So it's like solidifying something. So something that started out romantic, ideal, and really wonderful is now starting to come into reality and longevity. So let's move on. We got more Leo energy here. Pisces, you've been around with Leo? I don't know. It could also just mean that this is courage. I can't show you the cards. It used to be horizontal, so vertical, so it was easier. But this is, oh, I see a future here. So listen, it started out ooey gooey and awesome and sweet as, but now it's like, oh no, I have the courage to believe that this is going to go long term. I have the courage to actually sign my name to something, or plant that cornerstone, or break that soil, right? That's a different level of courage. First, you have to have the courage to allow your heart to be open to and receptive to an opportunity. And now this is the courage to decide that I have a future here. And this is a future that I want, and I'm excited about it. Right? And that I'm willing to put something in stone here. Okay. Then we have You Are Never Alone. Well, this is getting more and more romantic as we go. There's connection here. There's partnership here. It's almost like, Pisces, this is a confirmation of you can actually trust this. And I know a lot of times it's very difficult to do so, especially when you are naturally romantic and moody as a water sign. But this is an energy of, no, I really feel it. I really feel like there's a togetherness here. And there is a reciprocity, which is a very important word. Spirit has a plan implies that there's a spiritual connection, but also this sense of, yes, Pisces, Spirit sees the way forward as well. This was Spirit's intention. This was Spirit's, this is fate. It's almost like it was fate or destined, but it's looking straight at you, but it's heading into the future. So there's just this sense of, it's kind of like chef's kiss to God, right? And then we have Take a Leap of Faith. And that's coming up maybe toward the end of the week. And so what it's saying is, we got to uncover this card too, but right now you got to connect with Spirit, because Spirit is going to give you the strength to take the next big leap. And it's going to be a leap of faith. And only through connecting to God are you going to be able to take a leap of faith. That's the only time you can take a leap of faith, is when you're so connected to God, you trust, I know God's got me, even though I can't see the way. You're sort of using God's eyes with this. And it also, of course, is luck, because grasshopper represents luck. Let's see what this last card is. And then Slow and Steady Wins the Race. Guys, I got to give you the happy news of saying something that you really wanted to work out is about to work the fuck out. And it's about to transfer itself into something that is solid, something that is stable, and something that is certain, and something that you can actually give yourself over to and feel very comfortable with. There is longevity written all over this bitch, and a sense of you. This is usually Cancerian energy because it's got the shell, but ultimately sea turtle never actually goes in its shell, right? Let's put it this way, Pisces. Sea turtle to me represents the King of Cups. The King of Cups for me is emotional stability, a feeling of, I got this and I'm going to ride this current and I know that I'm in the right place. So congratulations. I don't know what else to say. I do. Let's get into the 7-day spread. I'm going to choose I'm going to do a reading for each of the 7 days of this week, but I'm going to choose the 7th day first. Then we're going to put it aside. Oh, okay. I'm sure you can see that. It doesn't matter. We gotta see how it turns out. We gotta see how it turns out. Oh, that's interesting. I love that energy. And it's going to be really clear why. So, okay. Pisces, let's get to day 1. I don't care if it's Monday. I don't care if it's Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. I don't give a shit. It's whenever you start to see this video and then you count 7 days on. This is a week ahead. So let's get into it. We have first Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. These are a little compromise. This could be a little bit of spontaneity, impulsivity, rushing into something. This could be fuckboy energy. You know, it's just about somebody who tends to be more selfish and go about doing things for themselves and nobody else. When it's compromised, when it's upright, it's simply, I know where my passion is and I'm going for it. And I'm wearing blinders. Yeah, that's what the Knight does. He wears blinders and he just moves forward. He's all about action. Knights are about action, but a certain kind of action. And this action is quick and fast, and it doesn't think, it follows its heart. And that's what the Knight of Wands does. And guess what? It confirms that there is definitely a lot to be grateful for and something to be happy with, because there is success here, as in people are going to be very proud of you, at the very least, that you decided to go for it. Or they're going to be congratulating you or showing support for you. All of this can be very, very, very true. Hail the conquering hero, a return home. People are celebrating you, and victory and success. So this is day 1. Okay. Day 2. Day 2 is the 4 of Wands. And, bitch, come on. Like, you can't read these cards? I don't even think I need to be here, God. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's like the marriage card, too. Like, let me say this. This is finding your place of belonging. Finding what you really love. Of finding the people who really love you and want you there. And like your passion now has people who share that passion, or a person that shares that passion, and it's solid. It's solid passion. It's passion that's not going to change. So that's a commitment of passions. You take it where and how it resonates. Because I ain't feeling bad for you. So it could also be finding your place of belonging, like your home. Like feeling like I finally am where I belong. That could be. Like, of course! Then we have the fucking devil. You know what that means? It means you're afraid. Why are you afraid? Because there's always been shit that fucked shit up. There's always been something, there could be legal restrictions. There could be actual restrictions, but what I saw this 3rd day, everything is going well, and then fear kicks in. Why do I know fear is going to play a role in this happy picture? Because of the baseline reading. I'm like, why does Pisces need to take a leap of faith when everything is already going so well and Spirit has a plan and it's like fear. There's fear, and that's rooted inside of you. And what is it? It's fear of change. This, my friends, is something different than you've ever experienced before. And that's why sometimes it's scary, we don't recognize it. And a lot of times, depending on what our experiences have been, this can become this could be an outcome of our traumas. This sense of, I'm scared because this is different. Why is everything working out so well? People love me. I belong. What? Like, let's screech to a halt. And it's like, because things are changing, and this is different for you. And so there's fear here. Or I could just say this right now. It could be financial restrictions. Could be more literal in saying there's restrictions on the funds. Like, I want to move forward and I want to do all this stuff, but there's restrictions on the funds. The funds are low. Hey, Mr. The funds are low. How you doing, Mr. The funds are low? That's what it is. The funds are low. It could just be that. Like, something is shrieking to a halt because the funds are low. Come on, bitches. I ain't feeling sorry for you. You have the Ace of Swords on the table. Ace of Swords represents we figured out what to do with it. We're being clever. We've got answers. We see something. We're sure of something. We realize something. Clarity. There's clarity here. There's clarity here. Right? Ace of Swords on the table. Clarity. And success. So figuring something out or cutting right to the chase and getting right to it. Definitely honesty. Definitely clarity. And usually triumph over a very difficult situation. Pulling the sword from the stone. You're afraid. And then bam, you do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's a book. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's what you're doing, and you're going to be glad that you did. That's 4th day. What about 5th day? Just saw 555. This is something new, a new beginning, trying a lot of different things, trying everything, being passionate and curious about everything, or just starting from scratch, starting new. And it's almost like after the Ace of Swords, that's clarity. Pisces, it's that you realize, I've got to let all that past shit go. And I've got to allow myself to be in this new moment. That's a lot of times for me, I don't know how other readers interpret it, but when I see the Page of Wands, since it is the youngest, it's the youngest player of the court in the youngest suit, like wands show up first. There's just this energy of brand new energy, starting fresh. With a fresh mind and a fresh perspective and willing to be enthusiastic about something again. Day 6. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know who this motherfucker is. Who are you dealing with? Okay. So this could be a water, air sign. No, an earth sign. This is, once again, Taurus energy. The Ace of Pentacles is somebody, or it's a personification of reliability. It's a personification of this motherfucker has his shit together and he can take care, he can handle it. Right? So either it's a part of you that says, I'm feeling a lot more solid now and sure of myself and sure of my future because I got this. I feel good. Or this is a person in your life that is just, you're willing now to trust their reliability and you see the reliability in them, right? They've proven themselves reliable, dependable, wealthy, could help with the funds. I'm just letting that out. Let's go to the we're gonna save this for the extended. Yes, please come over to the extended. It is imperative to figure all this out, but let's get into a moon card now. Remember, we do have a new moon on June 6th, and yeah, I'm gonna post something about it on Astrology Motivation. I think it's important. Emotions are running high. This is full moon energy. We have Capricorn full moon coming up next. Or Pisces, this is just a representation of you're all up in your feels. There's a lot going on here. And it's supposed to be. And remember, full moon is also a representation of you got to let some shit go. You got to let those toxins from the past, you got to get them away. You got to leave them alone. You got to let them die and let them be and release those feelings. This is also just a very powerful time signifying emotional significance, which could be also very, very wonderful as well. Let's see how God wants you to act in faith, of course. Okay, what did I just said it, and what came out? Higher power. And then we have spirit has a plan too. We got to get deeper into. I love this. I cannot be happier for you. Higher power. So God, universe, whatever you want to call it, wants you to trust in the higher power. Wants you to trust in fate. Wants you to trust and connect in God. And it's so going to be so easy for you to do this. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it maybe stronger than you ever have, ever. There's certainty. And then we have a leg up. So first of all, trusting in the higher power or prayer. Prayer is very important this week. It will actually help to make you feel more grounded. Being by water can help make you feel more grounded as well. But ultimately, it will help make you feel more grounded. And beyond that, there is this sense of being connected to God is going to give you a leg up, because it's going to help you get over the hurdle of fear that you need to get over to get to the promised land, my friends. Let's get a angel messenger card. Look at this. Easy does it. I love this. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. There's so much call, Pisces, for you to believe in the quality of everything you are, to the point where you know you don't have to put it in anybody's face or push. Let's go to the extended. The link is down below. We're going to get into the 7th day. The link is down below, pinned to the top of the comment section. Or you can just click on that little Vimeo icon on the front of the channel, or click on my website icon. You can find my videos, my extended videos, always in both of those places. I'll see you there.